your girl Tay. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. I know you're saying to yourself, Tay, we didn't get no intro music. We didn't get none of that at the start. You want to know why? Because I'm so excited about today's episode. So, welcome to Live with Tay, where we have real conversations with dope people you should know. And I always put you down with places and events you need to check out because Tay B's outside. Y'all know that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. And so if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. We family now, child. You stuck. And ain't nothing you could do about it. And tonight you picked a good time to tune in. For all of y'all that are returning, y'all already know because y'all know I've been advertising, letting you know that today, we have got royalty among us today. So today it is my honor to welcome to Live with Tay none other than the season 25. I can't even believe that they didn't have this many seasons. It seemed like it was just yesterday. But season 25 winner of The Voice, Mr. Asher HaVon. Hey, boo, hey.
Hey, boo, how you doing?
Listen, I am well. I am well. Usually we do all this intro music, but baby, we cut straight to the chase today because we're about to have a real conversation so that your fans, your halos, get to see you a little bit more, and you about to get you some new halos by the end.
Come on, halos. We love you over here.
Come on in. And so for those of you all that are tuned in, if you didn't get a chance to see The Voice this season, shame on you because it was absolutely amazing. And so from the minute you hit the stage, he ain't got his hair on, but you have this long, beautiful hair, the signature, and we were like, okay, what is getting ready to happen? And when you did the rain, I said, uh-oh. He's setting fire over here.
Yes.
And the rest was history. So
history.
I want to know, because, I want to know the scoop. How do you feel singing to the back of them and then they turn around? Like, what's going through your mind?
It was so terrifying. You know, before going on stage, our vocal coaches was like, all you need is one chair, just one chair. They don't know what you look like,
Right.
And for me, it was quite the shocker. But I'm sounding like a man, but looking like a fairy, something, just a shocker. But it was nerve-wracking. But thank God, I think 5 seconds into me singing, chance turned. So
Listen,
I didn't have to sing to the back of the chairs too long.
I love it. And so when you step out there, you're thinking to yourself, like, did you give yourself a pep talk? Like, come on, Asher, we about to do this thing. What was
No,
your
I
thought?
was crying so bad.
What?
Girl, I was crying. I was crying to my best friend. I was crying to my stepmama. I was crying to the producers. I'm like, y'all, I don't supposed to be here. Like, I'm scared. I'm nervous. Like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have filled out this application.
You was
I
like,
had just
I
broke
need
up.
y'all money back for my ticket. Get ready to
Please,
go home.
okay? I was scared to fly anyway. But, I had just broke up with my partner. And
Mm,
so I wasn't prepared to set fire to the rain just
mm,
yet. You
yeah.
know, um, he was my everything and he hurt me so bad. And right before, I was crying, sis. Right before I went on stage, my vocal coach, her name is Trey Lonnie, she said, Asher, go set fire to the rain.
Listen.
And it clicked.
Mm.
So I'm like, I let it fall, my heart. But as it fell, you like, I'm like, I'm about to tell this story. And it was quite the story, honey.
Listen. Cool. The ex boo, I hope you can see my ass because prepare to be sick of everything that's about to go down. And
Everything.
sometimes you have to lose to win, right? And so that part, you that bye-bye. It was real. And
Yeah.
so Chance's chair turns around first. So Chance the Rapper, his chair turns around,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna lie, I say to myself, okay. he about to be with Chance. Chance
Yeah.
got the hats. You got a hat on. I just know that's who
Hmm.
you're gonna go with, right, baby? When the Reba, the mother of country music, turns around, I said, "Whoop! I don't know how it's gonna happen." And so you going in, you've said that's who you felt like. If any of the judges, if they all turn around, I'm going with Reba.
Reba.
Why did you say that off the top?
You know, number one, I wanted to work with a legend
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I want to be a legend one day.
Already is.
And so, oh, thank you. But what a way to be trained or to be under someone that has gone, been, and is where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I literally I love John. You know, John didn't turn, but John was my biggest cheerleader on the show. I love Chance. I love Dan and Shay. It was also the smile that Reba gave me. You
Yeah.
know, I'm used to mothers in my life, and I feel
Mm-hmm.
like in every season I've gone in, a mother has always stepped up to aid me to my next level.
Yeah.
And so, in that moment when we locked eyes and we smiled at each other, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to go with Reba," you know. And she has been a great confidant,
I love it.
even to this day.
I love it. I love it. And
Mhm.
so getting that opportunity to work with a legend like that, what's the best piece of advice that she gave you while you were on the show, but you have found out since leaving the show that that little nugget is kind of, sticking with you and helping you as you transcend into this new journey?
You know what? There was so many nuggets, um, but there was one thing Reba said to me, and it penetrated the core of my soul.
Mm.
And she was like, "You have to move out of your own ways
Ooh.
because the world is waiting. You're the one holding you from us."
Mm. Mm.
And the cameras wasn't rolling. But when the cameras came on, she said something else that was similar, that was similar to that. And I realized, so many times what is for us is right there in front of us.
Don't you? I done told you before this. Don't get me to crying. I'm gonna hold this lash. Go ahead.
No, hold the lash. But it is us that hold us from that thing,
Hmm.
you know? And I'm on the show and I'm singing, but I'm saying, "Oh, I can't, oh, I'm afraid." And she's like, "If you just move out the way and let that gift do what that gift is gonna do."
Yeah.
And I did. And even to this day, you know, I we kind of talked before the show started, and we was talking about the post that I made, my recent post on social media. There were days that I would pray that big doors did not open.
Woo! Yeah, that's real now. That's real. That's real. And so for anybody watching, I want to get to that post. So first and foremost, if you're not following him on social media, I'm gonna need everybody to do it right now. So go ahead on whatever your preferred platform is. If it's Instagram, Facebook,
Me,
TikTok,
follow me, follow me,
YouTube, I'm gonna need you to
follow me.
follow all of him. How about you got a fake person? I didn't have to report them earlier today. I just did it. Somebody was like, I said, you are not the real Asher. You done made it when the people come with fake accounts.
Oh my God.
Your assistant already taking care of it, child.
Thank you
I
so
got you.
much.
But on the Instagram, you said the other day, you said becoming the face of something means navigating the highs and lows that come with it, the pressure, the anxiety, the love, and yes, even the hate. You said much of my life has been a struggle, and I believe it's tied to the incredible gift I carry, one that I know is bestowed upon me by God. Being in the entertainment industry is a whole new level of challenge. The expectations can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get lost beneath the glitz and the glamour, which you look fabulous. But
Thank
at the
you.
core, there's just a boy who longs to sing. And so, for anybody watching this that voted for you, thank you for voting.
Thank you.
But a lot of people start on these shows because they want to be famous. That's their thing. I want to be a superstar. I want to do all of that. And Asher, you just wanted to sing. Is that true?
So many things, Tay, around why I went to this show. Um, I was in the lowest place of my life.
Mm,
One of the reasons I went to this show was to have a bed to sleep in because I knew they would fly me to LA. You know, I had just broke up and I had nowhere to go,
mm,
you know? Um, and the one thing that I ran from, I ran into,
mm,
and that was my gift, you know? Um, all I knew was to sing.
mm-hmm,
All I had been taught to do was to sing. And so when I got the opportunity, I made up my mind, whatever comes of this, I
mm-hmm,
will give it my best. I will give it my best. You know, I will sing because that's all I had left to
mm-hmm,
do was sing. So
mm-hmm,
yeah.
mm. That and we talked before the show, and so I didn't got so excited. I was supposed to play a song, so if somebody was watching didn't hear you, they had the opportunity, but I dived right on into it. So why don't we take just a minute? Make sure that if you're watching this live, I want you to share it with a friend, tag a friend, say, "Oh my gosh, do you live with Tay?" Because I don't want y'all to miss this. When we come back, we're gonna dive a little bit deeper so that the halos and the new halos get to know the man behind the amazing smile, who is Asher HaVon.
Oh.
So I'm gonna play my favorite because it's my show and I can do what I want to do because it's my business. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can do what I
It
want,
is.
right? And so my favorite performance was The Last Dance. I love Donna Summer, and baby, if y'all missed it, I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you here on Live with Tay. Y'all stick around. It's Asher HaVon on Live with Tay. Let's go. Last dance, last chance for love. Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. Ooh, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me. 'Cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad, yeah, yeah. Let's dance, the last dance. somebody. Shout out Peachy Tea Time. Peachy Tea Time said, I've never heard of him before. Can he sing? I done posted it. All right, now you better sing. Because I told y'all, I told y'all that I'll be playing. I know a good singer, honey. This was singing. And I was going crazy. Listen, I can't even roller skate. I was wanting to be out there with that one.
I love it.
And so we were talking before the show in regards to the fact that you are a balladeer. You love to sing a ballad. It is in you. Fun fact, he wanted to be he wanted to be a doctor, a heart surgeon. So he is giving us heart surgery through the ballads because this singing was not what he would have picked up to do. And so the Last Dance wasn't something that you wanted to do at first because that's a little faster. So talk about how you made it your own.
It was a battle. It was a battle. I mean, you know, between the producers, the music director, and myself, I lie to you not, Tay. We was up to 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning debating. And they was like, you're gonna sing this song actually. Like, we don't even know why we're having this conversation.
You gonna sing it, anime. You gonna sing
You're
it.
actually gonna sing the song. I was like, so I had no choice. I said, so I tell you what, let me take the beginning of this song, anime, and let me just do it how I would do it. And then I'll ease on down the road with y'all. And so that is what we did.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's talk fashion because one of the reasons why I love that one was because that was my favorite look. I don't know who had that
Ooh,
choker,
look at
but
those looks.
listen, baby, that red and that choker, I don't know who got it, but we're going to need to talk about it because I need it in my life. So my question that I've been dying to know since I first saw you on The Voice was, is this who you are all the time, or did they create this love and this look for fashion? So take us back to Selma, Alabama, because I don't know if they got all them styles in Selma, Alabama, because I got
Baby, no, no, no. Let me tell you, I have always been someone who overly dresses. When I got on the show, when I did my blind audition, I said, all right, I'm gonna let y'all put me in this time. But if I go through, I got some ideas.
Mm.
And they had the lady, she made everything I had on. She was also the costume designer for Coming to America.
I knew it. I knew when I knew. I said when that piece of fur. Wait, let me put it back up because the people need to be able to see the visual. Look at that right there. That one in the brown. I said you better be a queen. When they were coming in and throwing the rose
It's
petals,
so
I
funny.
said you better throw them rose petals. So I love it. So that so NBC, they brought that person into design for
No,
you.
she works there already. But
Oh,
she does all the sewing. But when I came and I was like, I want to be known for capes and drapes and furs and all type of things, they was like, are you sure? Because we could be creative. I said, listen, be creative. They made everything I wore. And there's also an amazing company out of LA called Barb's Men that actually just asked me to do an editorial spread with their clothes. Some like most of my suits, they literally provided those for me too. When
listen.
I went into fittings, Tay, everyone knew my rack.
Well,
Come on.
nobody tried to take nothing off you.
Everyone knew my rack. I had bedazzles, diamonds, furs, capes, bears, lion, tigers.
I love it.
Okay, so that was literally something that they gave me free reign over. I enjoyed wardrobe day.
Well, you listen, that is one of the reasons why America voted the way they did, because you weren't just up there singing. It was already like it was like a concert every time. We're like, okay, what's about to happen?
Oh,
What's
that
about
means
to go
now I
down?
love that.
That is, it's the truth. It is the truth. And we were talking before the show. I don't want to mess it up. When you did the Thunderdome, remember when I think it was the battle rounds, right?
Hmm.
And so I can say this. This is the thing I'm about to say is something Tay is coming up with. I said anybody that you get into the battle rounds with, they had to pull from their soul because they was bringing their A game. Because I said that girl, I don't remember her name. I said she was taking it up. I know she sung harder than she had ever sung before in her life because it was a battle.
You know what? It was an incredible battle,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoyed the battle. You know, what we wanted to do was we definitely wanted to work together to make the song a duet. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
uh, but at the end of the day, you know,
It was a
that
battle.
that thing hit my belly, and
It did.
I have to lean back. You know, and so
Uh-oh,
yeah.
somebody said they can't hear the volume. If y'all can, maybe it's yours. So glad I finally made it to one of your lives. Hey, Misty Jones, we're glad you're here too. So,
Hey.
Betty, Aunt Betty, I don't want you to miss it, honey. So sign out and do it again because everybody else can hear. So I want you to be able to hear this goodness. And so singing ballads. So if anybody watched you on The Voice, they know that you really sing from your good. She says she can hear now. All right, fantastic. Because we family now, and I don't want you to miss nothing. I don't want
Yeah,
you to
don't miss nothing.
don't miss nothing. Okay. So when you're singing and they give you the songs, so they give you the songs that you're gonna sing. You don't get to pick your songs.
Yeah, well, we do get to pick
Okay.
somewhat.
Okay.
We have a say of what we would like to sing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but what I can say is once the show like knows your potential,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna push. They're gonna
Ooh,
push. They're gonna
I love
push.
it.
So I love
Because
that about the voice.
the boys to men, I'll make
I'll
love.
make love to you.
I said how he sung. It was four of them and one of you, and you carried the whole. You carried the whole. And you make it your own each week. So when you go through it, how did you put the Asher special sauce on all of the songs to make them so uniquely yours?
You know, at the end of the day, I'm a soulful singer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little different, Tay. You know, I hear stuff that people don't normally hear,
Yeah.
you know, and it helps me tell the story of the song. So, and Reba chose "I'll Make Love to You" because I was trying to sing some "Let It Go" from Disney, and the producer was like,
No.
"She gonna be able to let you do it. She wants you to come sing some Boys to Me and I'll Make Love to You. It's a family show. Like, take your clothes on the floor. I'm gonna take my clothes off too. Like, what? They was like, we're gonna skip that part, but you're gonna sing this song. um, so I listened to the entire song. I listened to each singer
Mm-hmm.
and I embodied them. And in one verse, I wanted to be each and every one of them very tactfully, very in the pocket, but also giving the audience the ear or an eargasm to be
Orgasm. You can say
like,
it. Uh-huh.
yeah, to be like, he just like sung everybody at one time. And that's just a testament to what I believe God has blessed me. I have a 4 octave range. So my octave really starts at the bottom and
Mm-hmm.
it goes up. So I can sing in every key. You know, most every note. Yeah.
Listen, that is a gift. Hand clap. I ain't got my special effects, but that's a boom. Brush your shoulders off, pop your collar, all of that good stuff because you can sing. You can sing. And so when you win, right? So with this moment right here.
Ooh.
Now I will be honest. Again, these are the thoughts of Tay. When it was you and the other contestant, I said, if they don't pick him, I'm never watching The Voice ever again. I'm not. I'm never going
Oh.
to watch it. That's it. That's all. And so when this moment comes and they call your name, the confetti, everything's falling down. What's going through your mind in that moment?
Oh, Tay, it's such an emotional moment because I never thought I would ever, ever thought I would be on a stage like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my heart Oh, it was so overwhelmed. Um, my relationship with God had become estranged. And it was in that moment that I said, God loves me
Oof.
again. You know, he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to put me in the right place at the right time.
Hmm.
And for me to have gone through that show, and I was very honest and authentic, and the producers will tell you I wasn't faking it. I was crying and I was going through emotional breakdowns. And when I after I won the show, and
A
the
black
next
black
day,
smile makes you laugh, y'all. Just his smile is contagious because I can only imagine what's about to come. Go ahead,
yeah,
Asher. What you
well,
got?
it's still very sentimental because after I won and we was getting ready to leave, one of the producers, I ain't gonna call the name, but if the new season of The Voice starts tonight, season
Hmm.
26,
Yep.
so y'all be sure to watch. And for those of you that's on The Voice, you gonna meet her. You've already met her. This woman is tough.
Mm.
She is a no nonsense type of. It is what it is. Get up, get to your place. 6:30. Don't miss your. It. I mean, she was our first introduction to the industry,
Okay.
and she was very stoic. And when she walked in, her whole team straightened up because she just was no
Don't play
nonsense.
them games. Yeah.
In some type of way, I just got to her heart. You know, I would be crying, and she'd be like, Ash,
What you crying for?
literally, she was like, you were my worry baby. She called me her worry baby. And when I left LA, we cried together so bad.
Oh.
So bad. And it was just a testament to show that I was authentic through this
Mm-hmm.
whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hid nothing. I was very honest. I was very vulnerable in my interviews. I
Mm-hmm.
stayed true to who I was. I stayed true to the artist I was. And I believe that is what brought me to victory.
I love it. I love it. Somebody shout out Joni up here says your voice is amazing, but your authenticity
Oh,
was the best. And I agree. When
thank
you
you.
did the journal, when you wrote the letter that day, boo hoo crocodile tears, because we could feel it. And true transparency as we have real conversations here, there was a point where sometimes you think God has forgotten about you or that he's not hearing what you're sending, right? And so when you said, God, now I know God, hears me, like, because this wasn't what you wanted. Again, you just singing because, like you said, I just need a place to stay. These people gonna put me up and we gonna see what's gonna happen, right? And
Mhm.
and you get all the way to the end. Now life is about to change for you. What
Yeah.
is the biggest adjustment you've had to make in your life because of this new journey?
Wow. I think the biggest adjustment I've had to make in my life is really checking my emotions.
Ooh.
You know, I've had to check my emotions, and not because I was thinking I was more than who I was. I was still thinking I was beneath who I had become.
Oh. Mm.
And so steady turned around saying, Asher, no, you don't have to be sad now.
Right.
You know, I mean, I was eating chicken sandwiches from Dollar Tree.
Hmm.
I was low.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that mentality can keep you from sitting at the table that has been prepared for you.
Woo. Yeah.
And so I kept sitting amongst people um, that was destined to bring me down because I had always eaten with them.
Mm.
And I was accustomed to criticism and negativity until I had forgot that I had arrived in a whole new place
Come on
and a
now.
whole new space.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that has been the hardest adjustment And I'm so thankful for for my partner,
Yeah.
whom the world will see soon enough.
Because I've
But
already seen, because I'm family, and and I'm just saying, it's everything. It's everything.
yes,
Everything. And
but
so I love that for you, though.
he really encourages me.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that that's also a great adjustment because I've always had partners who have been afraid of what lies on my life.
Ooh. But
It takes a.
ain't God
Mhm.
good to the fact that somebody put God's timing is everything? God don't play about you, so that not only did he open up a door for you to go on this amazing journey, he knew your heart well enough to give you a partner that was
Mhm.
going to go along on the journey. Because some people, Prince, all by themselves, Michael Jackson, all by themselves, you know,
Yeah.
and you get an opportunity to go on the journey with, shout out Mama Donna. Is she gonna have you covered? That's your other mama. Shout out
Oh my God.
music
Can
man.
we just talk about her for a minute?
Listen, can we?
Listen, I when I first moved to Atlanta, I hadn't even won the show, but I knew I needed management.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
I was online, I was on Instagram, I was looking for managers and I saw her page. I literally inboxed her, I jumped in her DMs and I was like, I need a manager. She know who I was from, Adam to a can of paint.
Mm-hmm.
But this lady has been so instrumental um, in my life. It's crazy how in this season, and I don't want to get this twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Every season comes with its own trials.
Oh yeah,
You feel what
definitely.
I'm saying?
Yep.
And if you're rising, your trials are more intense.
Woo! Talk about it now.
And it's not even if you're rising. If you want to rise, then your testings are more intense.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you want to go, there has to be tests that will come that will literally try that will to see if you really want it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she came as a midwife almost
Birth
to
it on.
help birth something in
Yeah.
this season. And I mean, just the last 3 weeks of my life, with her, she has literally shown me that everybody in this industry isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in this industry don't want nothing from you.
That part.
There is pure love. There are authentic people, and y'all, there is people by the name of Mama Donna in Atlanta. She
Yes.
got me to Atlanta. I mean, shout out to Fields. I'm sure which we're going to talk about me doing
Yes.
the show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's my first show in Atlanta. Many people have asked, honey. I mean, I've gotten quite a few invitations. I was like, no, not the
I'm not
perfect
ready.
timing.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
this right here,
This,
where is it? Right here.
I want
Oh,
to
it's
know
time.
all the time, honey, all the time. In Atlanta, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, because
Yeah.
Atlanta, get ready, get ready, get ready. Feels ATL is already a vibe in itself.
Yes.
But to put the sprinkle, the razzle dazzle, the sprinkles, the cherry on top, Friday is going down. So I don't care if you live anywhere close by that you can drive. Get in
Yes.
your vehicle and come on down to the Fields ATL, because it's about to go down. Now, I saw on your social media, Courtney. So you had a performance that was in New York, that there had to be some, y'all had to make some adjustments, and it happens, y'all. It could be flight cancellations, it could be anything, stuff happens. And so you got on the live, and that's when I said, I love him. I love him, because you said, as a concert goer, when I love an artist and I travel because I just want to see them, and you don't get the opportunity, your heart is crushed. And so for
Yeah.
Courtney, you said, Courtney, if you watching, we gonna go ahead and make sure that you get to ATL. Is Courtney coming? Did they respond? Because if not, we need to find them.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Let's see. Uh-oh. Cheryl's okay. People giving me eyeballs. Aw. Mom, she said, I love you, Asher. Mama Donna is here for
Oh,
you. Oh,
thank you.
look at there. Look at
I
there. So
love you
is
so
Courtney gonna
much.
be able to come? Because the people want to know. We want to know.
Yeah, well, we have definitely been working really hard at it. My personal assistant has been over that, so I'm hoping to see Courtney.
I
You
love it.
know, and you
I love
know what? I really hate that I missed that show in New York. Um, I really wanted to go. I really, I want to be at every show.
hmm
But since winning The Voice, I have had so many shows, and things happen. But nevertheless, I do hope to do a show in New York, and I am still willing to. I have no hard feelings towards nothing.
hmm
Um, I love everybody, and that's just what it
That's it.
is.
That's it. That's all. So
Mhm.
talking of a tour, what can we expect at the Fields ATL? Let give the people a little, give them a little razzle to the dazzle as to what's gonna happen at
Let
Fields.
me tell you, when I tell you I'm gonna sing, honey, I don't think you understand the context of what I'm telling you right now.
Listen, I do. I when I
I'm going to sing, and I'm gonna sing for two reasons. Number one, because I just want to,
say
and number two, this is my first time in ATL. I'm a soulful singer. I am going to, I'm going to embody the essence of the building.
woo,
you know, at first. I'm going to be sexy because it's sexy.
that part.
Oh, but when I tell you I'm gonna eat that microphone before I get off that stage,
They not ready. The people that are coming, they ready. They ready. They ready. And it's gonna be, if you're not in Atlanta, don't worry because a tour is coming. I look. My sister Stacia said, "Come to Minnesota, Stacia. You find
uh,
the venue space. We gonna get them. We gonna get them up
there is a tour that's gonna come next year. You know, my Halos deserve it, number
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And I am definitely going to give it to him. I know for a fact if Courtney cannot make it to this Atlanta show for any reason, I'm coming back to New York. And
I
when I
know.
come back to New York, I'm finding Courtney because that moved my heart that
Yeah.
you would drive 4 to 6 hours to see me perform. You know, I- Honey, we got you, boo.
Look, somebody said, I wish it could go live. Listen, we want y'all to be in the building. We might do a
Yes,
little
the experience is everything.
that part because I want to see the wardrobe. It's the wardrobe for me. I can't wait for the wardrobe because it's gonna be some wardrobe changes and everything. And I am there to hype it all up, honey. I
We
am
was
there for
just
the hype.
trying on some clothes, and I'm like, Lord have mercy. I'm about to be looking like a I was in the wig store today, and just trying on some wigs. And I said, do I want to be gray or white? We'll see. So you got to come to see which one I choose.
That part, that part. Someone said, come to Columbus, Ohio. Y'all run it up. DE management. Listen, it's like, Courtney, where are you? We go find Courtney if we can. They said, can you come to North Carolina? Child, North Carolina is only a couple get
Can
in
I
that
get
car.
tickets?
See, come on.
Yes.
You
Where can
can
I
get
get tickets for the
tickets.
Atlanta show?
Here you go.
This
I'm gonna drop it one more time. Go. It's fieldsatl.com. Fields.
Tika, I
You
want to
come
see
on,
you,
Tika.
boo.
Tika, we need to see you. You got it's Friday. Today is Monday. You got plenty of time. If you need to call off work to get on that highway a little earlier, child, do what you got to do. Use the PTO. That's what it's there for. Come on.
Use the PTO.
Use the PTO. Use the PTO. And so Asher, you're getting ready to have some new music. So let's talk about that real quick. I mean, when can we expect some music from you?
Well, I have been working on music, and I feel like I have come across a
Uh-oh.
pretty nice little masterpiece. What I can tell you, Tay, It is not the Asher HaVon. So Mama Donna heard it yesterday. We had lunch together, and
Uh-huh.
it's a really cute spot. Wasn't it cute, Mama Donna? I see she watching. Wasn't it cute, baby? They bought us some fried chicken wings, and me and Mama Donna had fried chicken wings. She had potatoes. I had mashed potatoes, and my partner had some pasta because he's still on filet mignon, honey. I'm on hood food. So, I said, baby, listen, I be going to these five-star restaurants and I don't be knowing which fork and spoon to pick up. So when there is fried chicken, bring me that.
That part. And a little hot sauce on there.
And a
Because
little
I know
hot sauce.
hot,
So we
hot
ate
sauce.
fried chicken, and the place was
Mama
so
Donna said, yep, it was so
it
cute.
was so cute. And so I let her heard the song, and she was like, really? You know, it is sexy.
Mm,
On this show, I gave a lot of my feminine side. It was
yeah.
very feminine. But baby, at the end of every day and night, I take off my clothes, I realize I'm still a man.
Come on now.
No matter how many wigs I have on, how long they are, what I have on, baby, this thing down here is just still be thinging. It let me know you still a man. So with that being said, I have to honor nature
That
and what
part.
the Lord has called me to
Come on.
be.
It shall be.
And it hasn't changed yet. Okay. So with that being said, this is a much masculine side of me.
Okay.
Um, the name of the song is called Dance Floor. Um,
Oh.
so since I'm on Real Talk with Tay,
Hmm.
in my mind, you know how you be at the club or you be at the bar, or you just be somewhere. Are you single, Tay?
Yes. Until I'm married, I'm single. So there we go. There we go. Come on now. Now see. You will not do my new friend like that. You would not be your partner. I can't wait till we sit down and have a conversation off the recording.
Until you're married, you are not single.
Right, I am, because until they put a ring on it, because people are gonna do what they want to do. It's out of my control, and so unbreak my heart, say you love me again. It's a whole.
So what I would say is,
My brother is on here, LeVar Kemp. You will not call Tay out and thank you. Ooh,
yes. I'm like, girl,
ooh.
no, we gonna talk. We're gonna have drinks
We
real
gonna
soon.
have a conversation. Yes.
But in my mind, you know, as you meet someone, and for me,
Mhm.
I don't be sleeping with, and I thank God I'm in a relationship because I never just slept around with people.
Right, right.
But sometimes, you could just think they're really, really, really attractive, and you have already played out the act in your mind. Well, how about we do it on the dance floor?
Ooh, you
So
didn't.
it's sexy. It's sexy.
Oh, I see a video in my head. I see the video in my head already because I'm a visual. So I already
Okay,
see what could I can see.
let's talk.
Yeah, we need to talk about that. We need to talk about that. Y'all know what? I can't stand these comments. I'm so happy I have control over which ones are.
I'm so happy I have
I'm
control.
so happy I have control over that. I'm so happy. So again, you are about to go on tour. You got some somebody said really, really sexy. The people is already loving. Y'all
No,
better
when I
follow.
say it is sexy, like, I mean, let's do it on the dance floor. Oh
Ooh.
yeah, I played some for my halos. I think it was what, 15 seconds or something like that. And when I say it is a dirty, winding, grinding type of, you
Ooh.
finna get your life. The beat is dope. The bass is kicking. I'm singing like Barry White.
Ooh, because you can take all the octaves, like you said. You definitely can.
Oh yes, and I am doing it. I am doing it. Ooh, it's one part. It's like, oh, I feel that Hennessy. Oh, it's just, oh.
You know what? Somebody Ramsey, I can't take him. He said, I'm taking communion after this live and I can be holy again. You know what? Go and
Baby,
take it then. Take the
take the
cracker
body
and
and the blood.
take, let
Take
it
it.
use you. Let it use you. Let it use you. And so the new music is coming out. I need be fire. I need for everybody. Listen, it's a one-stop shop. You could go to the website. I love it. because you need to get everything. You need to get the music.
Yes.
We're gonna have some merchandise soon. I'm gonna speak it over your life because the brims, the hat, that you need your own line.
Amen.
You need your own, and that and nails. We're gonna show them how you could do both because you're gonna have your own nails and your own hat, and then pay
Yes.
because we
So,
manifested it.
but let me just tell you this, and Mama Donna, correct me if I'm wrong. I know she's still here. I
Yeah,
think I'm going to let the world hear the song for the first time. I have an interview on 10,
the radio station I done
right,
heard.
103 and Kiss on
Mm-hmm.
Friday, and I think I'm gonna let them play it.
Okay.
So if you listen to the interview on Friday at the radio station, um, you'll get to hear the song for the first time.
All right. So if you follow me, all of my out of towners, Mama Donna said yes. So that's right. So all of my out of towners, don't worry. Follow me on social media. I'm gonna drop the link so then that way you can hear it, and
Yes.
then you all can chime in. And I think it's gonna be my new music Friday release. So I definitely
Ooh.
think we're gonna make sure that it's New Music Friday so that you all can go ahead and get with that. Yeah. So it's 104.1 Kiss 94 at 9:45 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So we'll make sure that we drop it and all that good stuff so that y'all can, get into it. And we're gonna be outside. Like it is what it
Yeah.
is. If you're in Atlanta and you not in the building, shame on you because it's about to go down. Get these tickets to Phil's ATL because we's outside and that's what we
We're
do.
outside.
That's what we
Yeah.
do. We're definitely outside. And so we want to have some fun. So, I got to ask you some fun questions because, we're both comedians low key. I think we could do a stand up. I think we could do a
Baby, let me
we could
tell
do
you. Let's do it. If I do a stand up and these folks don't laugh, don't cry,
they ain't got
I
no they ain't
don't.
got no heart. They ain't got no sense of humor. Cause, cause at this point, definitely you have
I'm
several
gonna just
legs.
open up for you, boo, because you're the funny one, okay?
No, we're together on this. We're together on this. We are together on this. So I got a question. All right. So you started singing. I did some research about 3 years old. You follow behind your mama in the kitchen, humming and all of that good stuff. And 7 years old, I think you finally busted out, right? When
Mm-hmm.
did
That's
you
correct.
know? What is the first song you've ever sung that you knew in your heart you was like, oh, I know they gonna like this. I know I did. I don't care what nobody say. I know I killed that. What song was that?
I was 7 singing, and I will always love you. I
I'd
was
have fell out.
7
I'd have fell out
singing
at
that.
7 years old. Ain't no
Yeah.
way in the world that I would have been the auntie saying, go up there and sing for the people and throw the money on them.
Yeah, I was 7. And so she would use Whitney Houston for me to like train behind. So, The Bodyguard has just dropped in 1991. I was born in 1991. So at 7 years old, it was really big. But when I flatfoot sung I Will Always Love You at a show, they was like, the people was like, we'll know who he is, but he gonna be somebody one day.
That baby is a promise. He is a possibility.
He's a
Uh,
possibility. He's a chance. He's a chance.
Listen, I cannot, these comments in here. So someone said they would like to hear you sing Hallelujah. Cause listen, you sung, what was it, Rance Allen tribute? I was snot nose crying to that too, because you can sing in church. I can only imagine the church is not ready for all that that is the Asher. They are not ready. They just not. They not.
You know, church for me was where I learned to sing from my soul.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh my God, church is its own conversation, but I just remember singing something about the name Jesus,
Mm.
in songs like that in church, and really, 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 really singing it and believing it, and being convicted to it.
Yeah.
So
Because it
I
get down in
love
your soul.
gospel.
Yeah, no, I can see you doing, and and for artists, I hate the fact that we put people in categories. You got to be R&B, you got to be pop. Why can't you just be a singer? Why can't Because I want to have an album that got gospel on it, pop, uh, R&B, all of it on one, because that's what my playlist consists of anyway. And the Lord
Woo!
already know He made me the way that I am, so He know
Yeah.
you might hear a little bumpy grind, and then praise is what I do. It's balance. You know what I'm saying?
Praise is what I do.
They already know. Somebody said you don't sing, you sang. And then they
Oh,
said, y'all gonna be outside, but give me that hat. Now, see, you got to order these hats. Now, these hats is coming soon. The hats
let
is
me tell
soon.
you, I was in the airport headed to sing for the president a couple weeks ago,
Pop your collar
and
again. Pop, pop.
a
Got invited.
couple
Pop, pop.
couple weeks ago, I just went to the to Washington, but I was walking in the airport and I had on like this long, honey. Listen, I don't like to fly, so when I do fly, I gotta fly. Like, I mean, I have to dress up, and so I had this long. I had on like this leather shirt, leather pants, and this long black thing that almost drug the floor. And so when I walked, the wind would get it. And I'm walking through the airport, just flying like looking like a hawk.
And the
I
people
was looking
just
like a
looking.
hawk.
They just like, what
And
is
so
wrong?
everybody was like, "Oh my god!" Oh, so the compliments was just helping me to get on this plane, first class, middle class, no class. I don't like to fly. Okay, and so this hat store, this lady was in the airport, and I walked by her, and she said, "Asher," I was like, "Yes." I have to match the outfit. Yes. And so she was just saying how she was a halo, and this is her. Well, ain't comb hair, but this is her brand of hats.
Oh,
And she gave me this hat. This hat was $600 in the airport, and she literally bagged it for me. She didn't ask for a promotion. She didn't ask for an Instagram post. And I said, I'm going to put this hat on right now. So yeah,
listen, it's coming because the hats. You got a good grain of hair too. Because when they had you take the wig off, I said, I got a crush. My heart is going pitter patter because them waves you was making them curt. You got a good grain, honey. The grain is there.
listen.
It's there.
Now,
You
I
don't put
got
the
it.
wig
I
on
got to
and the
thank
hat.
God for the roots and the hair. Um, so talking about taking the wig off, let me tell you why I even wore wigs on the show.
Yes, because that
Right.
was one of my questions, but I didn't got sidetracked. Go ahead.
So I am a part of the LGBTQIA community,
Plus. Mm-hmm.
plus community.
Mm-hmm.
And there is not often that the L, the G, the B, the Q, the I, the A, the plus gets to be represented on a national platform.
That
So
part.
I wanted to be them all. I
Mm,
wanted to show up as every last letter, which is why Unbreak My Heart, I wanted to be this androgynous woman looking, manly looking creature, you know.
mm.
Um, and that's why, and when we got to the end, I was like, I don't need this wig. Like, I can just stand up here with my own hair and a hat and sing.
Because you
You
represent
know,
the whole time, honey.
I
The whole.
tried. I really did. I tried to represent my community, whom I love so much. I am so blessed to be a part of a family like the LGBTQIA plus people that I believe have gone through some things and know how to triumph and live well and look well, and just say you can do it. You can be your authentic self and do
I
it.
love it. And you definitely represented and at the White House. So, baby, when they played the whole, when you went down there for the event, I was like, you better show
Baby,
up.
they was holding my cape.
That part.
Let me tell you, who is the woman? Who is the attorney that got the attorney that did the thing with Trump? Black lady in New York. I think
Oh,
she was the one that found him guilty.
okay. That LeVar Kemp, I know you on here. Ramsey put the name in the chat because he's Dr. Kemp, child. He going for
When
his
I
doctor.
tell you, she was hiding under my cape, and I can't think of her name. She's the Attorney General of New York.
Okay.
And when I met her, she just literally like picked up my cape and put it on her shoulders. I was like,
because it's so regal and so royal, and just the way you glad. I mean, it just be a you just got that walk. They just glad zone through. You
so
know,
this
just
these
glad.
thighs rubbing up against each other. I be trying to
I
walk. Do my legs out so I don't get shaft.
I knew it was Latia James. I knew he was going.
Yes, that's
He
her.
knew, yep,
That's her.
I knew Dr. Kim was gonna know who it was. Thank you, my smart brother.
Dr. Kim.
Dr. Kim. That's Dr. Kim, honey. Shout out Snub Magazine and all that good stuff. We got to get you on Snub too. So you looked
Absolutely.
amazing. You looked
Thank you.
amazing. You represented. Who is if you're going on tour, who's gonna be your dream lineup tour? If you could go on a 30 city tour with a group, who would be that lineup? And you and who else?
I think Tank and the Bangers. Yeah.
Oh, you get on my nerves.
I think Tank and the Bangers.
Because it would oh, we believe in manifesting. And that one right there, that's it. That's it.
I
That
love her.
oh,
She
everything.
is she's our Jill Scott 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
That's
So
a good one. I can't even say nothing else. That's a good one.
mhm,
That's it. We're gonna make that
mhm.
happen. I can see y'all doing it. If you but somebody would say to die for, definitely we would die.
Yes.
That show that is a headliner, definitely. New
Yes.
Orleans, all of that. I see.
New
Okay.
Orleans.
Yes, all day, all day. He's a saints person. Dr. Kemp, we gonna pray for him. All right, name an artist. Talk about opening the we've got instruction. I wanted to make sure. I didn't know, Mama Donna, if we were gonna be able to talk about that or not. So yes, if you want a little sneak peek before the show on Friday, you can come on over to the Sheen Awards that goes down this Thursday at the Buckhead Theater. The pre-show, you kicking it off. You're showing the excellence, which is Asher. Well, they're not ready for the excellence that is about to go down on
That
Thursday.
makes me nervous. That makes
No,
me so
we're not
nervous.
nervous. I'm gonna be hyping you up. I'm be your hype squad. I got you.
Okay.
I got you. So you're opening up for the Sheen Awards. How did that when you got the word about that? How did you feel? Because the
You know
lineup is
what?
sick. I don't know if we can tell the people who coming because I feel like it might be top notch security. So I don't want to be in violation.
You know, Mama Donna just comes through. You know,
Donna.
um, I was just having some really low days.
Oh.
Again, this industry can drag you, and
Mhm,
you still have to show up on social media and be fabulous. You
mhm,
know, even with bruises behind the makeup,
mhm.
not physical bruises, but mental bruises, emotional bruises, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so she called, and I knew I was walking the red carpet because she had told me that she had got me to walk the red carpet. So, we was getting the outfit together for that. And, I'm like, am I going to show chest? Am I going to layer jewelry? Like, what's going to happen? And then she called and was like, so not only are you walking the red carpet, but you're going to walk right onto that stage and open up for everybody. So
Listen.
I was like, that is amazing.
The people in the room, the people in the room, the people in the room. So
Yeah.
shout out Mr. Marshall said, what is the Sheen Awards? Or no, Debbie Ashley said, what are the Sheen Awards? So the Sheen Awards, it's a magazine. They are honoring some prestigious, esteemed in our industry, and it's going down in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
you can look up, I think it's the SheenAwards.com. If you follow me, I'll make sure that I put I think I posted their flyer as well. And so
And
we'll
when
definitely.
when I did the Biden thing, Billy Porter was there.
Oh,
So I met Billy Porter for the first time, and we ended up talking and taking pictures. So I'm excited to see him again.
yes, it's going to be a time. When I say it's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
time, it's going to be a time. And so you were built for all of this. And so I want to
Oh,
make
thank
sure
you.
that here on Live would say that we support you. We are praying for you.
Thank you.
You had made a post, and I want to talk about this real quick in
Okay.
regards to you shared that you're grateful that my destiny outshined my depression.
Oh my
And
God, you
when
be
I
digging.
I did the research, baby, because I bees outside and it's live with Tay. That's what I do. That's what I do. And so the transparency of that. September is Suicide Awareness Month, and mental health is something that is very dear to me because I lost my niece, 16 years old, to suicide.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she was seen differently, right? She didn't fit the normal of what others would see. And so sometimes I love the fact that you walk in your authentic self, because there's somebody that is watching you that is inspired by your authentic nature. And so when you posted that, I said, do you not know how many people smile and wear a mask and never say that they're depressed,
Yeah.
that they never, oh, I'm fine. And then 10 minutes later, leave us, right?
Yeah.
So for you to share that, share a little bit about what brought you to say that comment and that journey, because I believe that that's going to inspire someone who's either watching it live or someone who's going to watch the replay of this.
My destiny outshined my depression. My depression was very much so there,
Mm,
and so was my destiny.
mm,
And a lot of times I feel like that is the battle that we have. It's a fight off.
yeah.
It's getting through this and being in this.
Mm,
One of my greatest um one of my greatest times was when I was really going through mentally and people would say it's going to be okay.
mm.
When?
That
When will
is
it be okay?
when people say that. So I have to be
Mhm.
honest, because I'm
Mhm.
like, you keep saying that, but
Right.
I don't see it,
When will it
So
be okay? And most people that will come to you and say that are people that have never experienced the level of struggle that you've experienced.
mhm.
So it wasn't until I saw someone that had walked in my shoes and had made it to the other side. So now you have the recipe to tell me how to get out of this,
Yeah.
because you've cried tears, you've gone through this, you've been through this. And so when my destiny outshined my depression, it wasn't because my destiny had light of its own. I gave the destiny light and I took it away from my depression.
Mm,
So then it outshined my depression.
mm,
It was the light that I gave it. One of my greatest lessons that I've learned, Tay, in my life is that whatever I give power to, have control over me.
yeah.
So what do I want to control me? I give power to. And
Mhm.
in that moment, it was just I was tired. I was tired of oh my God. When loving people was hurting me, when helping people was depriving me,
Mhm.
when investing in you was taken
No,
from
wait,
me.
come on now. You better preach
Yeah,
and say that thing.
I'm serious. And so then you have to return home in the loneliness of your own house after you have built up everybody else.
On.
And you have to watch them shine. You have to watch them. Sometimes they'll take the credit and not even mention your name and just all type of stuff.
Throw these cards at you right now. You gonna make me. Yeah, I'm trying to do right now because you
So it
talking.
saddened me. It
Yeah.
really saddened me until one day, I'm telling you, one day,
Mm,
it clicked. If I could only use myself the
mm,
way people use me,
mm,
then maybe I would get the results that everybody else has gotten from me.
oof.
Because you're the well, you're
Mhm.
the fountain,
Mhm.
you're the source. But we've been taught to be humble until being humble have caused us to be hungry.
Hmm.
You have to be full of yourself first.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
can I cuss on your podcast? This is
You
no cussing
can.
podcast.
You can. It's
So
all right because I told
if
you good and holy. Go ahead.
listen, I'm sorry. I do love God. But if I'm full of myself, I have no room for other bullshit to fill my cup. Because I'm already feel full of myself, and myself is the destiny that has been bestowed upon me, that literally, it's like a light. Bugs will come to you and they will find their way to you. And I'm talking about bugs. People that will literally destroy themselves for
Mm.
your light to go out. If you
Ooh.
drive in the dark, these bugs hit your, they just
Boop.
hit
They be smacking, smack, 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 splat, splat, splat. That
splash,
part.
splash, splash.
Mhm.
And even though it's uncomfortable,
Yeah.
it doesn't kill us.
Mm.
It stains us. It
Mm-hmm.
makes us dirty. Baby,
Mm-hmm.
go wash it off. It's okay. This is how you know, and this is for free. This is how you know that you are on the right path, my friends. When everything around you begin to crumble and fall,
Mm.
you're on the right path. I remember I was sitting and I was, we talked earlier, and I was like, when is like my table gonna be ready? When is it gonna be my time? First of all, I was hanging around people that wasn't invited to the table. And it
Ding,
wasn't
ding. I wish I had an offering plate to sing you. Ding. Put his
for
cash app
real.
in here because he's giving y'all the word and you didn't send him some
Listen,
money.
Tay, I'm telling you, this table is for you. And we hang around people that have not been invited to dinner. And you will never be called to the table until you get rid of the unwanted company. When the company has left, this is how it feels: lonely.
Mm.
No one loves me. No one cares about me. But if you just turn around,
Mm.
everything you've ever wanted, desired, or seeked is already at your table.
Mm.
And that's why Asher HaVon is sitting here tonight.
At the table,
I'm at
eating
the
good.
table.
We gonna
I'm
eat
eating
good.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And drinking good because I like a good drink.
That and I do too. I'm drinking my water, but we didn't have the conversation. You already know what that part. So, uh,
Girl, I think I had so many. We went out. Okay, Mama Donna, I'm sorry.
oh, Mama Donna gonna say
We
cut.
went. So we went to this lunch place, and they had it was a purse. It was a purse where they filled the purse up with alcohol. Baby, me and Boo drunk that. We walked in. They had bought Mama Donna a drink 30 minutes before we came. 30 minutes after we left, the drink was still on the table.
You
We
know
had to put our straw in her glass and be like, girl, we've been to help
you,
you.
cause you know she lightweight, but
Mm-mm.
that's all right, Mama Donna. You take care of all of us. One of your proud halos. So Asher, as a proud halo from your very moment I saw you, thank you for taking
Oh,
us to church.
I
Oh
love you.
yes,
I
halo.
love
Come on
you.
now, come
My
on. Look,
halos.
Mama Donna is dead laughing.
We had to we literally stuck the straw in her glass and be like, okay, we gotta get up out of here, so we just gonna drink this. She was like,
I don't want that. I don't want that. Well, I ain't. We go. I'm on a diet this time, but I'm gonna drink. It's a celebration because we're celebrating the release of your new single, your first concert. So I've got some people that
yes.
just joined. I see them on here. So y'all know Tay B's outside. So what y'all not gonna say? I don't want to hear from nobody that I didn't
Oh,
tell you. I don't want to hear it. It's going down Friday. Today is Monday. You got enough time to get your tickets at fieldsatl.com. I don't care. You need to be in the building because it's about to go down.
it's
The
going down.
outfits, the music, the stage, it's a whole vibe. So be in the building so you ain't got to hear about it later because
Yeah,
you need to be in the building. That's it.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
it.
For
That's
sure.
all. That's it. That's somebody said is your single Halo. No, it's Halo. It's not
No, it's not Halo, but I love my Halos. Like I
that
love my
part.
Halos.
We'll have to have the fan club and y'all get with that
Mm-hmm.
and all of that good stuff. Well, I have more questions, but I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer because we'll be here until tomorrow night. sitting here talking and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna need y'all to make sure, if you haven't already done it, make sure that you go to his website, find everything that you need to know, the links to follow him, all of the other music that I was gonna play, because he did a duet with the auntie, the grandma of country music, Reba. And baby, he had Reba singing Auntie Patty, y'all. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my whole life. Auntie Reba was
She is so
channeling Auntie
funny.
Patty, because you can't play when you get on the stage with that. You can't play. And so Reba had to, on my own. I said, oh baby. So if you follow me on social media, I did drop that video because it was so good. And you go see more from Asher HaVon, because he's a whole vibe. He's Pep
Oh,
Talk with Tae approved. And we're gonna make sure that we keep him covered. So if you are a prayer warrior like me, I'm a work in progress, but my prayer life is like that. So I'm gonna ask
absolutely.
all of my prayer warriors to make sure that you
Please.
pray the prayer, Lord, cover him where in his going, cover him
Mm-hmm.
where he walks into new opportunities, cover him as he goes through this music industry, because it is not for the faint at heart, but we need his representation in this industry. So Lord,
Wow.
keep him covered. And
Yes.
y'all make sure that you support can come from sharing a post that he has had, sharing a
Yes.
flyer that it don't cost y'all nothing. Your friends should be his friends, and we should all be friends. That's all it is. So make sure that we unite and get together. And if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, Live with Tay,
Yes.
because I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe, because we doing some things over here at Live with Tay, and I need y'all to be a part of it and all that good stuff. So until next time, I hope that you enjoyed this real conversation with this one
Real.
over here, because it,
Oh,
it got real
it
tonight,
got
because
real.
that's what we do.
Real quick.
Real quick. So I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you like, comment, share it with your friends and all that good stuff, because we would greatly appreciate it. And then remember, I keep you, if you in Atlanta or coming to Atlanta, baby, I let you know of all of the hottest events and places that you need to do. Because why? Because Tay bees outside. That's what I do. That's what I do. And until next time, y'all, I'm going to see you outside. This your girl Tay. Peace out. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.